As predicted, the debate about transgenderism is back on center stage after Trump declared that those who are transgendered could no longer serve in the military. This order is apparently controversial, despite the fact that there are already concerns over the mental health of our soldiers without even considering if they're confused about their own gender. But as the left does, they just keep pushing the envelope, trying their best to create social acceptance of any marginal behavior that undermines long-standing, traditional social norms. In response to Trump's verdict, polls have been released left and right, as a means to discredit the president's decision on the issue. As reported at Reuters, a majority of Americans believe that transgender individuals should be allowed to serve in the military, according to a suspiciously conducted poll by the news agency. The July 26 to 28 poll suggested that the country largely disagrees with President Donald Trump's announcement last week that he will ban transgender personnel from the armed forces. When asked to weigh in on the debate, 58% of adults agreed with the statement, transgender people should be allowed to serve in the military. 27% said they shouldn't, while the rest answered don't know. Democrats were overwhelmingly in support of the idea, at 83%, which is even higher than the party's general approval of gay marriage. But Republicans were far more divided. Sadly, quite a few Republicans have been influenced by the leftist media's Soviet-style propaganda. 17% said trans folk would improve morale, while another 33% said it would have no impact. So half of Republicans in America seem to be pretty indifferent or actually supportive of the idea, which paints a disturbing picture of the future of this fight. The place most immune to the left's propaganda efforts is the military itself. Some 57% of active duty military personnel expressed a negative opinion of the decision to allowing transgender troops to serve openly. More than half of that group said the policy change had a very negative effect on military morale. The United States' top military officer, Marine Corps General Joseph Dunford, said the military will not alter its current policies until it receives additional guidance from Trump's Secretary of Defense. The military exists to win wars and protect the homeland. It's not a petri dish in which the left can run their misguided social experiments. It's appalling that so many Republicans have been seduced by the concern trolling and fear-mongering from the left. It just goes to show it's far easier to roll with the tide than fight against it. I guess it's no wonder we're at this juncture in the first place, as lying down and getting walked all over has become second nature to many of those who call themselves conservatives. If conservatives think there will come a time when they'll just spring up and start fighting, they're mistaken. Atrophy of spirit and will has already strongly taken hold. If we don't shake off the dust and find a hill worthy to stand and die on, then there will be nothing capable of rousing supposed believers when the nation is truly on the brink. Because the hole we dig will be far too deep.